Hello everyone, welcome back to another Space Marine 2 video. Today we have a build showcase as opposed to a weapon showcase. I'm going to put it in the weapon showcase still, I think, because we are technically using a weapon. It's just our shield and our power fist together. But this is because of the recent changes with patch 6.0. We got a really fun build that's a little bit different than the generic Bulwark build if you're trying to try something different. Now, I'll cover the weapons first, and then I'll go into depth and detail of why they work the way they do and why it's so important with the build. So we'll start with the plasma pistol here. I run the extra mag size. The other stuff really isn't as important, as you want as much ammo as possible. And for this one, I run the bottom. We cool faster. We kill enemies in rapid succession. We deal 25% more damage. Our charge shot increases to 10%. We get a 5% blast radius increase. Damage increases by 10% against Terminus, which is not terrible ever. Our energy reserve is increased by 20%. When we fire our gun now, when it's charged, we do 2 less energy. Our shots charge 20% faster. And then finally ending off on a perfectly timed dodge, we deal 25% more damage. Obviously on Bulwark, we'll be dodging a lot, so this is very useful. Going into the Power Fist, though, this is part of the main build focus of this, and that is because the Power Fist has a perk on it later on that is really useful. Now, I have fencing on it just for the speed of it, which lets you attack really fast. Now, you can go with a different one, but I think the Power Fist is definitely better for single target damage. I believe I talked about that in the Thunderhammer showcase as well when we were going over Assault, but that being said, we use the fencing one. Now, what's important here is the perk layout with one of them later on, and we'll get to that shortly here. But our melee damage is increased by 5%. Our heavy attack prep time is reduced by 30%. Our melee damage is increased by another 5%. When our health is below 30%, a successful back fist 2 or thrust jab 2 restores 1 armor segment. Damage to Tyranids, damage to Chaos. The problem is we have to go up through this tree like this to reach what we want. These will be removed later on in patch 7.0, which will be nice. This is the main one there here, though, that we want. Combo. After a successful heavy attack, the next light attack deals 10% more melee damage. Now, this applies to all melee, so except for drop attacks for some reason, by the way. If you do a drop attack with this, it does not activate it, which is weird. But that matters when we go into the actual build here. That extra little 10% from it. Power wave is now increased from 4 to 8 meters. I believe the distance is actually even further. They buffed it, but it just does not accurately show it here on this. Melee damage against Majoris is increased by 10%. You do need this as well. And then we have damage against Minoris is also increased. You could do Cannon Punch deals, makes the enemies deal less, or you could do Cannon Punch deals more if you went to the bottom tree or top tree. But this is really the tree you want to go to. But now for the main part here, the actual build. So first, I will say that this build definitely does do better against Chaos just because of the swarm mentality that the Tyranids have, where Chaos, usually it's a lot more single target damage that you want. So I will say that the Shield Bash build actually is better for Chaos than it is for Tyranids, because you do kind of want more big AoE blast damage than you do with like single target really high bursty damage. But here we have, after Shield Bash, melee damage increases by 30% for 10 seconds. This is very important. Then, because we are fighting Chaos, we're going to have Armor of Contempt, which is we can block rain damage. We do damage to enemies within 10 meters. And then we have here, if our health is less than 50%, we take 30% less health damage. This is just good for sustain and survivability against Chaos because they do a lot of chip damage. Then in the middle one here, we have Contested Health, fades 50% more slowly. You could do Effective Formation against the Terminators here if you really wanted to. Or you could do Focus Restoration. I still think the Contested Health fades slowly because it lets you actually get your health back up and fight for it. Then here we have Focus Strength. A Shield Bash knocks enemies back and makes them lose control for longer. This is actually important to have on this build. I would love to have the Purity of Purpose on this build here, or even the Rapid Regeneration. But the Shield Bash stuns them just long enough for us to get our Heavy Chain in, which actually allows us to get the damage we want. Then up here we have Shield Bash deals 200% more damage. And then we have Merciless Resolve, which is after a Shield Bash. We do 15% more damage, and we do not lose control upon heavy hits and cannot be knocked back. And then we have Defensive Master. Anytime we parry a Majoris or Extremis, we get our cooldown, or we get an instantaneous exhaustion on them, which is super good. Now, the reason why I said that the melee damage boost by 10% is important is because with Concussive Force, it takes our Shield Bash up to 210%, or it should at least, unless it does a different type of multiplier, which then it would be even better. But what happens is then you can do a 2-charge heavy on your Power Fist and instantly put any Chaos rubric into exhaustion, meaning that you have a heavy follow-up, which you then execute, which then sets you up for another shield bash, which you can then do another heavy on, which will then essentially infinitely refresh. So it gives you a positive feedback loop where you can keep heavying into the next guy and shield bashing and heavying and shield bashing and heavying until it works. So we are going to do a Chaos mission, obviously, as I stated. It's the best way to show this off. You do not have as much sustain on this build, so you do actually need to know how to play around not having constant health up, so you need to be really smart about that. So if that's an issue for you, I would say it's something you're going to have to practice and work on. Try taking without the contested health buff, and then that'll do a lot better and let you practice without having the constant health back up. Otherwise, we'll just pick a Chaos mission here. Honestly, let's do Obelisk here. I think will be a good one here. It's a really fun one. So we'll do Obelisk, and then the next time I'll see you guys will be when the mission starts. So I will see you guys there. Alrighty, we got into a match. Let's get it. So first things first, we're going to prep ourselves. Boom. We don't have heavy with us. We have sniper instead. Unfortunate. But they have the bolt. Bolt sniper rifle is better for single target, so maybe they'll be useful. We stun them and we charge. And then, like you see there, boom, instantaneously, we have a execution set up. 1, 2. Once you see that second glow, that is the instant you can do it. And as you can see, we instantly were able to prep a heavy and go into it. And sometimes you can just do that. We stun them, then we do 1, 2. And it doesn't matter if we trade into them because we can always get the charge off with the buffs to Power Fist. So as you see there, it literally does not matter. What is that? Is that a, that's a rubric ring. We have to go this way. Otherwise the AIs won't focus on him and finish him off. We'll do a fully charged since he's enraged, but that won't matter. As you see, this Power Fist absolutely just annihilates them. Just such a good, fun build for this. It also annihilates bosses too, something that I want to say as well when we show it here. Bosses just are no match. Oh, so we lost Tactical and got an Assault because they quit out immediately because they got Obelisk, it looks like. Or it's because they didn't get Bulwark. So many Bulwarks in this game, and I think they play it because they specifically want the contested health. I legitimately think that it's a problem with the contested health banner because it's too much of a crutch for players. Okay, let's re-prep. Okay. Go in. Oh, wow. We got a Horde. 1, 2. And it's just an infinite cycle now. Oh, that's a problem. We're going to do this in advance. Oh, I suck. There we go. Just get rid of one of these guys now. Assault just does nothing. Thank you. We got nerfed because of a teammate quitting. That's so unfortunate. There we go. Yeah, these things are obnoxious. Just always. Alright, now we can reset. We got rid of the obnoxious hand glores. Yeah, come here. Yeah, we'll just do this. Yeah, come here. Give me that armor. Alright, yeah, that's actually really annoying that we lost Tactical, which is actually a good DPS help for us, and then instead we got Assault, which Assault just already kind of just sucks. There we go. Not the greatest, but that's fine. We do have no ammo now, though, because the Enlightened Zangors are unfun, I will say. I don't think those enemies are still well designed. Oh, hey, look at that. We got ammo back. We were rewarded. Alright, we got 50% ammo. We're going to get Extremis here shortly. Oh. Okay, I'm stuck on a wall. I don't want to be in here yet. There we go. All right. Very unfortunate. Those Zangors wasted so much time. Alright. Alright, we gotta take this execute, get our health back. Yeah, good, kill him. No ammo again, though, unfortunately. We won't need it for a Hellbrute, though, that's fine. But it is annoying.
Ascent is smooth. May Lieutenant Titus's path also be free of obstacles.
Alrighty. Yeah, if you're fighting a Terminus enemy with this build too, the damage you'll deal is extremely high. A single hit of yours can actually take out about maybe an eighth of their HP, right around there. Cracks will be good for the Extremis, even though we actually do kind of melt Extremis enemies. It's just if we get a bunch of Terminators, it'll be annoying. We'll leave this in case we take a big hit here. We don't want to use our stims now. The 50% less health, or 30% less health damage we're taking already is going to be really good for Chip.
We can traverse through that tomb and reach the other side that way.
We do want to go to the tomb, but we're going to look for goodies first. Yeah, no, absolutely not. And you're finished. Goodbye. Nice. That's exactly what we want to see. Get into a position like that. We're going to do this real quick. There we go. Prep ourselves up for another shield batch setup. We'll grab some ammo here, just in case. Now there's a high chance we get a Hellbrute right here. It's fine, but we need to make sure we do, or don't. And I definitely don't want to heal if that's the case. Oops, I missed a shot. Oh, hey, I got it. Okay. Hellbrute right here would be fine as well. Take the ammo. No Hellbrute. Alright, to the Power Fist.
Our enemies may not let the dead be, but we will. They have earned their glory.
The problem now is that our AI are going to have to be doing all the shooting here, and this part solo is going to be very tough.
We must brace ourselves against his corruption. That relic provides
And I haven't done this solo yet, so we'll have to see if the AI is actually going to grab it. No, they're not. Yeah, so we got mega cucked.
The weight of this relic will slow me in and out of combat.
If we get any enemies, we are going to have to immediately set this down. We cannot wait, because we need to be able to fight ourselves, because our AI are just not going to do anything. We do not have a good team comp for AI.
Seeks to disrupt the battlefield.
At least we have the shield up low going forward. That is nice.
Banner, ready to deploy.
I hear Rubicons up ahead to the right, it looks like. We're under the, or over the 50% threshold now, though, for HP, so that's pretty nice. Okay, we're doing it here. We're doing a full charge hit. And then immediately, yep, into the execute. And now we can back up again.
Darkness underlies my thoughts. Darkness suffocates, but my faith sustains me.
Instantaneously. And you can spam your execute button as you're doing it because of how strong it is. Set it up again. We're gonna wait here for a second and let them kind of kill off the little minions. Yep, there we go. We're just gonna be patient here. We're not gonna take a lot of chip damage. Oh, I mean, if they don't want to do anything, that's fine. We can just... Okay, well, that's garbage. Come here. Yeah. I mean, we get our health back up, that's fine, but that's annoying. There we go. We lost the sniper, so we still have our... Oh, we'll take that execute. That's hard to hit. No point. Let him go. Well, I don't know why he took it though. That's not a really good idea. You're a heavy. He should let me take it. He actually has a gun. Alright, prep ourselves again. Okay.
The host of madness face the
All control systems have encountered an error and have been disabled.
This is the generator one. Okay, so this is the actual hard one. Let's go. Alright, we can put this guy into instant. No. Brother, where are you going? Put the thing down. Put the relic down. Put the relic down. Put it down. What are you doing? Put the goddamn relic down! Just put it down! Holy shit! Your brother cannot be this dumb! Oh my god! Please, just put the goddamn thing down. Thank you. Why would you not do that earlier? Oh my god. He was holding on to it like it was his last thing to ever own. This is his last possession. Oh man. You're heavy. You don't have melee. Goodness, that's why I need to be the one holding this. So silly. I'll just kill this thing. You do that. Come here. Come on. Fight me. Fight me. Thank you. Oh, let's prep again. Okay. And in this one here, you always gotta sacrifice. Nope. Nope. Dodge.
The relic is in place.
Thank you. And smush. Yeah, this is the one where you actually have to go outside this circle. There's no other way.
I am reactivating this console.
Transmission interrupted. The tactical console is out of reach.
Beginning console activation.
Keep resetting every few often. There's always one. Do it again.
I am reactivating this console.
And then we should be done after this, but I only have to do it twice myself. Or 3 times, reset twice. There we go. Yeah, we're not standing here to kill everything, if not necessary.
We continue to our coordinates. Lieutenant Titus's plan must be completed. More tools
There we go.
polluted darkness await beyond this room. We must take the relic.
Oh, he didn't activate the door. That could be on me.
Thousand Suns assault.
Thank you. Let me take this. Oh my gosh, assault bot. Can you not? Bozo bot, dude. Walked outside the area. And we can just leave. Drop it down. Woo! Oh, that's a lot of enemies that way. I think I'm going this way. Yeah, there's no way for me to set this down right now.
Unless we stay close to the light.
There's just no point to fight in this area. It's just so bad.
The darkness seeks to rot you from the inside. The darkness can harm us.
There we go. We can fight everything here. That's fine.
We cannot delay.
Alright, reset. Alright, let's get it. Block all the shots we need to. I can't block that. Watch out, assault bot! It's a grenade! Yes, yes, yes. Kill yourself on me. Thank you. We'll just be patient. I'm not going to trade into a minigun. That insta-kills me. Lose about 25% of our HP though in that little debacle because we got sniped by a sniper. There's no way to avoid taking damage. Okay. Yeah, parry's not working. Still, that's still a bug. They said they patched. It's not though. Shoot me. Do it.
To the lands are allowed.
Thank you. Our guy needs health though next. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Alright, come here. We still have cracks though, so that's good. Does he have healing? I'm not standing in that.
We must make for the next altar.
Good, 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 good. He knows what he's doing now, at least for that too. That's good to know. Yeah, when this first came out, people would all be standing in the same obelisk together. And you'd have people that just wouldn't get out of it because they thought they had to stand in it indefinitely because of the other missions that just force you to stand in it nonstop. Oh. Okay, one out of 3 parries is fine. We need to yeah, if you get the timing down really fast too, you can actually get really quick kills here. And you can see here it's enraged and it didn't even matter. Okay, well we'll do it then because he got off of it too early.
The lands have formed a path.
I have to go for a full charge. There we go. Wow. I needed to charge a little bit longer. He was enraged. That was on me. I should have traded harder.
Do not let his distractions overwhelm you.
There we go. And it's just an infinite cycle you can just keep doing this with. Yep.
A dark path.
I'll take that. Alright, cool.
Ready to deploy.
We have cracks for the sorcerer too when it gets to that point.
Bring down the shield.
It can't drop down? There we go. Yeah. He did the classic blunder of rushing instantly ahead. He should have waited. I can actually just break those. And I can just set you up for an execute, yep. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot more enemies now. There we go. Yeah, he rushed. He rushed in here and then it alerted all the enemies. have to just stall out for now. Yeah, this guy definitely made this way harder than it needed to be by just running ahead. He needed to wait. He had the mentality of rush through everything while there's a bunch of guys fighting, and then they spawned even more enemies, making this way more difficult than it needed to be. We're just gonna stall for a second. Oh! Ooh, hi. That one we don't want to be a part of. We'll get the bot up here. Okay, we just need to clear some of these guys out right now. I have no ammo. Good. Yeah, this is just... Now we're stuck in this, we're stuck in this loop right now because of our teammate, where we now have to just keep surviving because our teammate wanted to rush past everything instead of killing all the enemies. And by doing that, he's now, he's made it so that essentially there's like 3 times as many enemies as there should be in this area, which is making this increasingly difficult. Okay, we have ammo now. We can at least shoot. Alright. We're just gonna work on this slowly.
Let us send these obscenities back to the void they crawl.
And he went down again immediately. Yep, just way too eager, way too greedy. The whole I can cheese and get to the end mentality does not work for this, especially this. You're locked in a little tiny area. Don't see it. Where is it? That should set him up for execution? Yeah. Alright. Hard carried, hard carried.
Now we deal a blow to all of that heretic's ilk. Realign the obelisk replica.
Alright, well then you go. You get to see the power fist in action, and as you can see here, you can just keep chaining heavy shield bash, heavy shield bash, heavy shield bash. The ending there was a little tight. We had to play pretty smart just because of how our teammate was acting, but overall, against Chaos, it's really fun. You can just keep cycling between them. Obviously, once you start getting overwhelmed, not just this build in general, but any build like that, it can make it more difficult. At least with this build, I will say though, if you trade into one of them, you can kind of start setting up to keep killing them one by one by one. Definitely dependent though, like I said, you know, with how your teammates perform as well, can make it harder. When we were doing solo, we were doing fairly decent. No Hellbrood either. I really wish I could have shown you guys the boss damage on it. With this build, it does a lot of damage. You just shield bash all the bosses targeting you, and then you can just do 1 to 2 charge ups, and then let it rip on them every time, and you just annihilate their health bar. It is insane. Look at the end game stats here real quick too, and then that'll be about it for this build showcase with the shield bash. Alright, yeah, Termination B rank, yeah, at the end. We had to run past a lot of guys in the tomb area. Decent melee damage, decent range damage. Alrighty. I guess for Chaos 2, 6,000 damage is actually not bad at all, considering. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!